10 minutes as soon as I'm finished with this interview.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Alright, what's up?
Okay, so tell me, Tom, so how does it feel to be compared to NBA's great LeBron James?
Well, let me just say this. LeBron, he's been my idol for as long as I can remember. I always look up to him, but he has his style, I have mine. You know, he's made history, and what can I say? I'm still working on making mine. But don't be surprised if one day Tony Jackson isn't the biggest name in basketball.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Other than LeBron, who have been your greatest influences?
I have to say my family. My mom and dad, they're my biggest fans. They give me a lot of love and support. And my brother Deven. I love him, man. He's not just my brother, he's my best friend.
Hey everyone, this is Mr. Paul Jackson.
That's so touching, son. Mount TV?
Sir, you must be really proud of your son's accomplishments tonight in his NBA debut.
Oh, the whole family's proud. I can remember the first time I bought his basketball. Look at him now.
When was that, sir?
Well, he said when I was a baby, he looked at my hands and knew that I was made for basketball.
Just like when I was looking at my first son, and his head looked like he was going to be a great lawyer. And he is. Hey, son, I'm on TV. I'm on TV.
Oh my God, promise when Tony makes it to the NBA for real, you won't go up there and embarrass the family like that.
Embarrassed? Did I tell you about the time when I played college ball?
Honey, everybody's heard that story.
And more than once. Anybody want some chicken?
Yes.
A lot of food over here, so help yourself.
And there's also my delicious sweet potato pie. It's a family recipe, passed down for generations and guaranteed to make you lick the plate. Sorry, Olivia, but your sweet potato pie doesn't have anything on mine.
My favorite topping.
Hey, go mess with Olivia pie. Leave mine alone. Don't you dare, young lady. This pie is for Jaden, but you can have some of that one over there.
Wow, this is delicious. I love to bake, so how do I get a copy of your family recipe?
You don't. Well, I didn't know you had a thing for Jaden. And how long has this been going on?
Who is Jaden? Is he tall and handsome? Is he rich?
He's quite the catch. He's tall, handsome, and most importantly, single. He's rich enough to take care of a wife and 2 kids. Oh, wait a minute. Who said anything about marriage and kids? I'm just trying to get the guy to notice me.
Why wouldn't he? You're smart, funny, and one of the coolest people I know. If he can't see that, then he doesn't deserve you.
And how did you get to be so smart?
From watching Dr. Phil.
And did by chance Dr. Phil inform you that flattery gets you nowhere, honey? You're still not getting my family recipe.
Can't blame me for trying, can you? I think I'll go hang out with the girls now.
So how do I look? For starters, let's put you on a bit more makeup. Perfect. And right on time. Hi, Jaden.
Hey.
Glad you can make it.
Yeah, me too. Where's the college boy?
Oh, he's outside shooting hoops. You know you can't keep him from the net.
Wow. Olivia, is that you?
The one and only.
You look different for some reason. I don't think I've seen you with your hair down before.
Yeah, I wanted to try something different for a change.
I like it.
Thank you. I made a pie. Would you like some?
Yes, please. That's good.
Thank you. How about we go put some more food on your plate?
Okay.
Hey, everybody! Hey, what's going on?
Hey, is that my favorite cake? It sure looks like it.
Boy, every cake I bring in here is your favorite cake, okay? Chocolate, red velvet.
It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, Tony.
Hey, I gotta get back to the game. They can't score without me.
All right, then. Hey, Miss Maria.
Hey.
How you doing?
Everything's good, baby.
That's good.
How are you and Deven doing?
We're doing all right, I guess. He called and said something came up at the last minute, as usual, so I'm guessing he'll be here a little later.
Well, he certainly is a busy young man. Carl was telling me his caseloads have picked up considerably. Keep that up, he's going to be one of the most successful black attorneys in all of Atlanta. I'm sorry, did I say something wrong?
No, of course not. It's just, I really do wish Devin would spend more time with me. You know? I mean, I know he's trying to be this big old successful lawyer. He's trying to make partner and all that, but he is just picking up way too many cases. He really is. He doesn't have time for anything. I mean, look at me. I'm over here with his family, and he's not even here. I just don't know how much more of this I can take.
I know, sweetie, but sometimes that's how a man is about his job. They always think they got something to prove. I guess it's the testosterone, you know?
I guess.
Well, just be patient, because things have a way of working themselves out.
That's the thing. I mean, I don't know how much more patient I can be, okay? I mean, my biological clock is ticking, okay? And we haven't even walked down the aisle yet, okay? I don't even have a ring. He ain't put no ring on it, okay? I mean, look, I really love him. I do. But right now, I just don't know if Devin wants what I want.
I think you and Devin. I say you two together.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Mr. Jackson, may I have a moment of your time, please?
I'm sorry, sir. I've really got to go, get to work. I've got clients waiting. Just call my secretary and make an arrangement for the appointment, okay?
Mr. Jackson.
I'm sorry, sir. Do we know each other? Or who are you?
I'm more interested to know who you are, Mr. Jackson. Pretty impressive what you did in the courtroom the other day. I must admit, you've got real talent. A bit rough around the edges in some places, but talent, nonetheless. I want to make you a proposition.
I know who you are. I know exactly who you are. You're David Kilpatrick. The David Kilpatrick that won one of the biggest awards in history for alleging arbitration and retaliation. Wow. It's an honor to shake your hand, sir. Or maybe not. I mean, what are you doing here in Atlanta? I mean, you on a big case or something? Or?
I left Boston to come home, Mr. Jackson. I was born and raised not too far from here. I've been back almost a year. Set up a law practice and everything.
Sounds good. But why are you telling me all this, sir?
Over 40 years ago, I heard the call.
What call, sir?
Freedom, justice, equality. Pretty soon, I was marching with Dr. King and had my eyes open to things far beyond the world that I lived in. I felt compelled to carry the torch of civil rights, and I'm proud of every moment that I did.
I mean, that's. I've heard of whites, marching with Dr. King back during that time, but to actually meet one, that's an honor, sir.
Mr. Jackson, what torch are you carrying?
Excuse me, sir?
You've got to stand for something, Mr. Jackson. You can't leave behind a legacy if you don't have something worthwhile to believe in and fight for.
Well, sir, no disrespect. I really don't have time for 20 questions. What's your point?
Fair enough. When I left home, it was because I dared to speak out against the mistreatment of blacks in those days by whites. There was a conspiracy of silence in the white community that if you dared to speak out, you were ostracized. I had no choice but to flee the South and end up in Boston.
Well, I'm sure that was hard on you, leaving your family and everything behind, I know.
It was very hard. I went to law school wanting to make a difference and hoping that someday I could come back home and help the people who needed it the most. After all these years, I'm finally back. And I jumped right in, set up a law practice on Auburn Avenue, Dr. King's birthplace, as you know.
How fitting. How fitting. I wish you much success, sir. But if you will excuse me, I've really got to get to work. Let's talk another time, okay?
I'm sick, Mr. Jackson. I'm dying.
What? Did you say you're dying?
I have cancer. I have only a year or less. I'm not being selfish, but I can no longer run my practice. I really need a year for me.
Well, sir, I'm sorry. I really am. I wish there was something that I can do.
I don't want your pity. This is not about me. This is all about you. I want you to stand for something, Mr. Jackson. I want you to go out into the community and help the people, the ones who need it the most. Be their hero. If you can do that with a heart of conviction, I will turn my practice over to you free and clear and die with a happy heart. What say you, Mr. Jackson?
Mr. Kilpatrick, I appreciate your vote of confidence in me. I really do. Do you realize the kind of work and sacrifice that I put into my career for all of this? And you want me to throw it all away to be someone's hero? No thanks, sir. I'll pass. I'm sorry.
Have you heard anything I've said? Stand for something, Mr. Jackson. This is the key to my office. In case you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Mr. Kilpatrick.
Stand for something.